Hello there, Albie-Wan here, playing something completely different today. Starting this game up for the very first time. It's the Darkside Detective. Um, just get OBS up there. There we are. Um, yeah, it's a game that's sort of been in my eye line for a little while. I've never actually picked it up or played it or tried it before now. Not actually seen any gameplay for it. Um, it's supposed to be running, but it'll might take a moment. Oh no, there it is. But yeah, the thing that drew me to this was the detective part of it rather than the dark side bit. Just to be clear, I'm not being turned. Um, but yeah, it looks kind of intriguing, and I believe it's got quite a quirky sense of humour. Starring Detective Francis McQueen. Okay, I love the graphic style as well. Click to start. Okay. Twin Lakes Police System Volume 13 case file. Let's start at number 1 and work our way through. Malice in Wonderland. That's the sort of terrible pun that I would have come up with, so I'm in with this. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Not Dr. Doofy. Detective Doofy. Right, start investigation. Malice in Wonderland. Whoa, I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. Dooley, you watch me drive off. I had my siren on. Okay, right, I'm going to light this game up and see. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out a little. Okay. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid, Alice, went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, kind of case you're into, detective. Right, he's into spooky shit. Right, okay. Great. Oh, let's get started. Our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popomoto. Popomoto. Oh dear. After you, detective, you know whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Yeah. Just checking to see if there's anything else around here. But let's go inside. Roy Jones. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo tripping all over my carpets? Hobo? I'm a Jedi. A Jedi hobo. I suppose. Technically Jedis do look like hobos, don't they? Sorry. That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? Allegedly. There's a painting there. Nice schooner. Schooner! You dummy, it's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Yeah. Schooner! Flashback. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. I really hope they don't. Thankfully, detective, I'm rarely around my kid. Well, yeah. This guy's an arse. Like we could kind of guess that anyway. Right. So, how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice, please. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. Wow. She's 7. Exactly, a tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was at. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. Ooh. They also pay for the salon questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine, call this number. They'll vouch for me. Okay. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Yeah. Booty. Ah, bells. Fond memories. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Matches. Oh, so it's a box of matches with the number on it. Okay. I've taken up enough of your time, and I've nothing further to say, Detective. Kindly leave me be. Okay. These folks must be millionaires. He's from Musty Bell's Booty Boutique, and this kid didn't win out. This kid didn't win out on the father's stakes. No, really didn't. Really did not. Right, so hallway. I assume that's where we just come from. That's our living room. Closet. A blacklight bulb. We may as well take it. Okay, go on then. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes and fat beats. Then we've got ourselves a good night. A good night is finding this kid. Yes. Nothing else in here. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have needed backup. Uh-huh. For blacklighting things. Yes, that's what it does. How do I use said blacklight bulb for things? Resume. I wanna swing. One of these crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test? Well done, Detective. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Did he only have 2 hands? Ignore I said that. It's fucking stupid. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Okay, right. Shame, I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. Okay. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, Detective. So I can't go that way from the seems of it. Studi. Locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. I thought it might be on top of the grandfather clock, but maybe not. Okay. So we can't seem to go over there. I guess I need to go back through here. How can I help you, Detective? I want access to your study. I'd love to help, Detective, but I seem to have misplaced the key. Sorry. Good boy. So upstairs is the other place. Daughter's bedroom. Okay, yeah, let's have a look at the flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Also pixelated ones. They're very pixelated flowers. Telephone. I will use the telephone in just a second. I will investigate. Oh, hello. Ah, Teddy! Teddy! Man. A drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, Dooley, don't do that. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. Okay. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Okay. That says pens, nothing else. Not 5th leg. This is no time for art, Detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. Blacklight marker. Nice. Got a blacklight marker. Nothing can stop me now. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. I was just checking there weren't two different drawers that had different responses there. Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding, you don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid, know-nothing bear. Ignore them, fellas. Ignore them. Right, Mrs. Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones. Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Can you tell me about Alec? She just disappeared, my baby. Is there anything? You have to find her. Goodbye, you useless thing. Find her. Okay. Still doesn't know anything. Right. Well. For use under blacklight. Yeah, I need to know how to use things though, really. I'm going to save it for a moment. Just a moment there. No, okay. Worth a try. Master bedroom. She seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find a detective. Can't do anything with those drawers. Painting. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. Nanny! A waterbed, very fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Do I want to know? Strange page. Right, okay. Thankfully it was a page and not a device. Nothing else under there. Okay. Family photo. Alice and her mum look quite happy here. Drawers. Seems impolite to go rifling around in somebody's drawers uninvited. Well, it does, doesn't it? I mean, it seems that way. Right, okay, we'll talk to Nanny. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having superish parents will do to you, I guess. Yeah. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree! How long have you been working for the Joneses' detective? Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was struggling with when I was first pronouncing it when the question came up. Jones. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. Yep, we're the grammar police. Now, where is it? Right. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbour no ill will whatsoever. That's a very suspicious answer. Say you're the nanny. Dad Vader, how you doing, bud? How are things? I caught one of your streams the other evening. I didn't pop into chat, I'm afraid, but yeah, I did sort of catch much of your. I think it was one of your Sea of Thieves streams. And literally, as I was about to use one of your little things, you went offline. I thought it was really rude. Joke. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. No problem. Like I say, yeah, like I say, I do try and drop in anytime I can, but I don't always drop into chat because I'm often doing multitasking. Right, the very innocent nanny. Yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? Ah, I'm a nanny, not a maid. Oh shit, where's the maid? Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Give it to me. Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyway. I do the same thing, drop lurk, but don't chat because I'm busy as well. Yeah, that's fair. I received study key, so I can now go to study. Whoop, whoop. We're done here. For now, I'll get back to work and nothing else. Very, very dodgy. Right. I have that game for years, and I was planning to play it, and never happened. See, I've had it on my wish list on the Xbox for years. I've just purchased it on Steam along with the sequel, because the two of them together are under a tenner. And it's Mr. Copperpot's fault. He forced me at gunpoint to play a detective game the other week. He said, "Oh, new detective game out. I'll give you the code. Could you do a review for it?" After that, I've been desperate for a good detective game to play, because that thing was so rotten. But yeah. I'm quite enjoying this so far. This is actually quite good fun, and it's got a good sense of humour. It's very much like the old LucasArts games, except so far the puzzles haven't been ridiculously crazy. Might get that way later on. Who can tell? What an odd place for a telephone. Love pixel art games. Yes, I quite like them as well. It's an interesting style when it's done well. Try it one day. Yeah, I'd recommend it. But yeah, there's a sequel as well. I have both of them, but I'm starting on the first one. This is the very first mission. And you, bud, thank you very much for dropping by and chatting. Yeah. What an odd place for a telephone. They must have run out of places to put it. Yeah. We'll drop a letter. Thank you very much, bud. They must have run out of places to put it. Yes, indeed. Matches. Telephone. I'd better check Roy's alibi. Let's do that. Hurrah! Just gonna have a quick drink, sorry. I'm gonna need plenty of drink if I'm having to read all this out. I might have to see if there's some sort of text-to-speech program I can actually pick up that'll help me for future streams on this. Is this Bells? Busty Bells Booty Boutique. Boutique. Busty Bells Bosom Bordello. Oh my god, how many other names are they going to come up with? But no. Yes, would have been good enough. Yeah. I'm a thorough woman, no question left unanswered, no desire unfulfilled, no fancy unexplored, no ... I get the picture. Are you sure? I can send you one if you'd like. What, over the phone? That's impressive. Didn't realise the technology existed with that phone. Was a Mr. Roy Jones in your establishment last night? Couldn't say. Client confidentiality. Identities are concealed. Sometimes in masks. This is a police matter. I'm Detective Francis McQueen. Frankie McQueen? Of the Darkside Division? Yes. Tell Dooley I say hello. Rumbles. I'm glad the screen resolution doesn't let you make out that I'm blushing. It kind of does a little bit. Happy to help a friend of Dooley's. Yep, Roy Boy was in here last night. Okay, cool. Roy Boy. Some questions even a badge won't get you answered. Okay, yeah. Goodbye. Didn't say what time from and what time till. If you find yourself needing anything else, just pop on by. Walk on by. Master bedroom, daughter's bedroom, and then stairs. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Okay. Oh no, not on my watch. Seems like a bad idea. I'm just experimenting at the moment just to see what it actually see what it'll actually do. Right. How can I help you? Nothing whatsoever. Right. Into the hallway and into the study. Locked. I wonder if. And hey presto, we're in. Painting. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Yes. Flowers. Lantern. Ooh, an old oil lantern. Seems to have some oil left too. Okay, got an oil lantern. Dog statue. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. That's generally how it works, I think. Yeah, bookshelf. A nice collection of books that does suggest they've not been looked at in some time. For shame. Magazine stack. I bet they've been looked at. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with jugs. Collecting jugs, obviously. See, I was ahead of it. Another lovely. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Armchair. Hey, I just realised that there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Yeah. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more. They're just off camera. Wink. Oh dear. You can never trust a man who owns too many books. That's what I say. How many books are too many? 6? And how many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. I'm going to try something silly. Seems like a bad idea. Okay, that's a bad idea, that is. I should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. A lit lantern. It's totally lit. Right. I've got a lit lantern. Okay. So I've got a lit lantern. That's a rookie mistake. Right, okay, where's the closet? Right click on it. I'm just like seeing if there's any other controls that I'm unaware of at this moment. I get the feeling there's going to be something else in the closet there. It's got to be. I can't help but think this cheap blacklight would look out of place in a fancy chandelier. Yeah, probably. Right. So how can I help you, detective? No, still nothing. Nothing more. That's a rookie mistake. There's a lot of pink. I think I'd have run off too. Call for damage book. Just trying everything with everything currently. Right, okay. No, okay, I was going to ask him about it, but nope, guess not. What am I missing? Attic. I missed the attic. Right, okay, there's an attic here. Paint thinner. Have a good huff on that. Paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. Paint thinner. Boxes. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. So, if they're forgotten memories, are they indeed memories? Are they just suddenly nothing? Broken lamp. May not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. Wink. Officer Dooley. As attics go, this one is extra creepy. A box marked Anne's Broken Dreams. Aww. You've all got those. Paint cans. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. Well, give me ideas, why don't you? I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. Aww. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. No, it does not, does it? Darkside doorway. Pattern on the wall looks mashed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw these missing symbols. Okay, right. We're after that one. We're after that one. And we're after that one. That should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Possibly. Even I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard out here. Okay then, Dooley. Hello. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good, I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Label says old milk circa 1880. Why would you store that? Pile of junk. Don't look in there, mister. That's where the three-eyed rats are. Good, three-eyed rats, we love them. A box marked baby's first cult rose. Wow. Wow. Nothing more here. Portal. Crash, bang. Nanny McFiend. Nanny McFiend, of course. Not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot. I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm a legal guardian after all. It's my job to look after, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of a cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLD PD? Okay, sadly, fair. So that's what this is, an inheritance scheme? You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him into here with you. Come on. Nanny McPhee. Good lord. Okay, drag your friend in here and no funny business. Have a taste of your own medicine. No! Well, that's that problem solved. Solvent. Oh my god. Oh dear, where is it? Terrible. Come on, Alice, let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. Oh dear. That was quite fun, I enjoyed that. So the kid got into Nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shame the Nanny was certifiable, she was a looker. I don't want to comment on that. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts, with the plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez! I like Dooley. I wonder where the Nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Yeah. Case closed. Nice, I enjoyed that. That was fun. Tome Alone, Die Hard, Poltergeist, Bates Motel. Yep. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. I'm loving the puns. They're bad, but I'm loving them. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. Right. Books? You read? So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here. Ah, come on now, Detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Well, let's get this over with. This is a library. What a helpful plan. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Right, collection. Alright, that clears that up, so... How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? Oh, it keeps us fresh, sharp even. Right, going inside. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they're places to be. Librarian Doris. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Okay. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm and, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? Ghosts? What? These brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. Yeah. A silent sight. Shh. Yeah. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Fair enough. Plant. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. Not wrong. So there's office, and there's elevator. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. Yeah, libraries are like that. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. Strange sort of things that sort of start screaming at you when you tell them to shh. It's chasing off the readers. And you say kids to blame. He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or questionable ghost busting startup to come fix this. Okay. They got their own joke. Good. Yep. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave to, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. Right, okay, yeah. And The Law. What is it and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guy Light, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Well, what now? Reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. Okay. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. Okay. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Okay. Sounds interesting. What? Sounds awful, detective. Yes. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Oh no. Let's have a look in the office first, shall we? Computer. The computer seems to be broken. Okay. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Yep. Not wrong. Even the lamp is flickering. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Skylight! And it's October, apparently. A little bit early. Photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Sorry. Does she take a photocopy of your butt or take a photocopy of your butt for the records? Everyone's butt? They did mean butt, right. Just mine, now that I come to think of it. Okay. That's the price of working out, I guess. Oh dear Lord. They really went there. Bin. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Button. I was a little bit worried when that word was appearing and the ON hadn't quite arrived on screen, but you know, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, fine, definitely. I'm feeling that might be all in this room. I really enjoyed the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. Indeed. Elevator. An old elevator. Where is the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Indeed. Right, so I'm guessing we're at reception. Sci-fi and fantasy children. Sci-fi and fantasy and children, not fancy children, I'm presuming. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Who? Right, so I've got two locations here. Statue. Don't blink. They're making Doctor Who references. Yay! And I look like David Tennant. Woo! Not me, but my character. I like that. Sci-fi and fantasy. Fantasy books. Glum Tales of the Sad Adventurer. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Which? No, sorry, no. fantastic geese and where to find them. How many more are there going to be? That's it, I think. Swords and Sword and Shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of the Darkside Bailiff and his Squire Dooley. Chessboard. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking drafts pieces though. Oh dear lord. Library card. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library card. Fantastic obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Okay. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike. Boldly going to places safely explored by others. Yeah. How to woo a Wookiee. Ooh. Mass Effect. Mass Effect, yeah. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains! Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro Trolls. They had fun making these up, didn't they? They enjoyed that. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminium is coming off, that could be useful. Metal strip. I have a feeling those are connected. Right, so look at children's. That sounded wrong. Children's department. Little Devon. Ah, what about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Teddy. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Floating book. So this is the kid then. Right. Shall we? Go on then, let's have a look. Why your parents don't love you. Oh. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh save the day. Maybe it is your fault. Oh dear. Little Billy and the crushed dreams. Baby's first hangover. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Wow. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. It's true. No one has ever counted higher. A guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. Mr. Dinosaur. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Viewmaster. I had one of those. They were great fun. I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss a walk in the beat. Yeah. Vent. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. True. ABC as easy as 4, 5, 6. Okay. Robert. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Yeah, I'd love to have a pet robot. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. Not a bad idea. Train. I've always loved trains and trams, not monorails though. Thinking they're better than everyone else because they're up in the air. Right, so floating book. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. Ta-da. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? It's not the same Teddy that was in the last house, was there? Right, let's talk to Devon. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. It really is. Let's call that Plan B. Okay. I'd rather try something else first. Right, okay. Reading room, hobby. I think I may have solved one of the puzzles here, or one of the minor puzzles. Painting. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Right, starting at the left. Reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa, says Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. Okay. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Okay. Raxa's books. Hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. Same. I wish. You know what I mean. Chalkboard. Who doesn't need a chalkboard in the 21st century? Most people? Fair point. Microfilm room. Right. So, ghost hunting, a detective? That's classic. Because there is a whole bunch of eerie mumbo jumbo going on here. So you notice then, I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalogue and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So, what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Microfilm reader. It's broken. If I want to look at microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Let's see what we can find online. Didn't say the magic word. Didn't say the magic word. Okay. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Thank you, Dooley. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. The film is too big. It's a square peg roundhouse situation. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Let's hope. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of the Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths do it again. Spider moth, spider moth. Right. Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. And a ghost as well. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. Ooh. It means very few people work here. Oh yeah, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, Holy shit. Oh dear. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Can't see anything. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. Okay. I remember this case. What was that? Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen. It's Alistair Crowley. I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me. Oh, a knower of the unknown. What's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yates is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to, you know what, I don't even know how to explain this. Yates, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? Okay. Why are you holding that viewmaster, and who are you talking to? Actually, we both know it's best if you don't try and explain. As you were, Detective Nutjob. Thanks. Library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Okay. There's Yates. W.B. Yates, good lord. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one. Another? Ah, another spirit, yes. Then, with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat. The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on the matter, I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just want it, not a word more, sir, not a word more. Let's have a look at the other room. Hobbies. Another ghost. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick snack. Right, let's have a look at the book, shall we? Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nether sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with, Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective the Inspectioning. Investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hardwood and where to find it. I think one of the other books had the answer to that question. No. Okay, that was the end. Okay. Planking with Plinkman. Want to mind that? What's it about? Laying hardwood floors. Part of a series, it were. I see they also have plonking with Plinkman, planking with Plinkman, and plonking with Plinkman. I think I see a theme there. Brand synergy, ain't it? Why no plinking with Plinkman? Oh, that's in adult section, if you catch my meaning. Yikes. Okay, so just the one on that. Mannequin. He looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Chance. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Glue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Okay. Are you an author too? I don't recognise you. Gail Plinkman. Aye, but not like you yon toughs with their literary fiction. Oh. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do on plumbing. How to do on plumbing. I'm trying to get the accent. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could, aye. I'd need a new button, mind. That's what I was thinking, the button for the button. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs to be conductive to make circuit work. This should make the button conductive. Yes, it should. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. How to do DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. Look, don't do yourselves a disservice. I'm enjoying this. This is entertaining. This is fun. I like this. You made a sequel. And I have played I've played several detective games which are just so bad. This really is entertaining. I'm enjoying this. And it's making me laugh as well. Thank you for that. DIY because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So your government is broken by C. Guevara. Che? There's a definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. Yes. Yes. How to do DIY yourself. Yeah. Right. Okay. Paul Conway. Why are you wearing a Viewmaster, Detective? Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. We are now going to horror. Horror? Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The internet and other fads. Fads. Yeah. It'll never catch on. Architecture of the Mind by Cerebellum. And MMO Accountancy by Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were. Right, it's a window. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Maybe not right now. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. Edgar Allan Poe! Nevermore. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft, Jesus. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches, your penny dreadfuls lack true horror. At best, spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, and dead trickster. If you... I'm just going to read it normally. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. From Axis to Zero Oxygen, a murderous primer. He's behind you. Animal allotment. Stephen Duke's The Ankle Biters. The Moaners from Beyond the Grave. Alibi Soup. The Butler Did It. The Dead Person Murders. Calvinator Cop. Did you kill them? I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Fucking hell. Very Dark Places, an illustrated guide. Compendium of inept deaths. They're not the scariest sounding of books, are they, really? I think I might have had an accident. Everyone's Guilty. The Fast Car Killers. The Followers. Erroneous Castrations. Ooh. The Diary of Evelyn Snokes, The Girl Who Chokes. I like the rhyming there. Everyone's guilty. The fast car kills, right? Okay, yeah. Haunted places. They've gone to buy poison. Gasp. How they all died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the punch to death champion of 1934, a biography. It kills, just quit. Jugular wounds, an illustrated story. A guide to journaling your own death. I touched his face! Jobs you're not good enough for. Lemons for every meal. The kickboxing cult. The lackluster murderers. Cannibal Carnival. Late train made me late. Life robber. Murderer. Ninja zombies and other terrible crossovers. Morals? No thanks. Never look in the fridge. Madam kills a person. So madman kills a person. No, don't do it. Nanny nightmare. Map to murder. The pain giver. Places to die in. Places to not die in. The origami massacres. The pain giver. The quirky killings. The rash that wouldn't clear. Isn't that a little rash? Quickly hide. The Revenger. Key 666. Quirky killings. Stabfest 6. That's 6, isn't it? Sorry. Please excuse me. Everywhere. Snakes! Tomorrow the world implodes. Scary Books, Volume 4. The Trundling. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. Vet's Revenge. Where's Waldo's Body? Ooh, that one went dark. Vanity Kills. The Underwhelmer. They Yearn for Blood. X marks the victim. Unzip the body bag. The Yogurt Van Drownings. Bat Drownings. Please excuse. Zesty recipes for evidence disposal. Okay. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Enid's here. Enid's here. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense, I care not for this current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror. With your aesthetic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come on, come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it. I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. never been up here before. Because of the broken elevator? Because it's scary up here. Okay. Just wanted to check that his books weren't there. Again I say that you and I, sir, shall not converse while Crowley lurks, awaiting a slip of my tongue. Okay, I have a cunning plan. Sci-fi and fantasy. We haven't been down here since we had the goggles. Oh. Yeah. Miss Terry. Miss Terry so much. And Douglas! Oh hey, big fan of your work. It does kind of actually show in this game, to be fair. This is very, very sort of tragedy. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Radio detective books, wonderfully over the top. That would be oh, what was his name? Crap. It'll come to me in the middle of the night. I enjoyed the two different TV series they had. The BBC one was quite entertaining when they were still able to make that. And the one on Netflix I enjoyed, and I was really gutted when it got cancelled. We've read all the titles on that, haven't we? Right, so we can't do anything further. What a great game, eh? Right, so these two, they're playing chess. Love it. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. I was watching that film just a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that popo won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around. Surely that would stop their bickering. Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadful books ever written. Right. Okay, so I need to stop them arguing. I'd like to borrow that book that you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help, soz. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window onto the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. That's fair. Can't argue with that. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognised. So no. Who's going to be in here? Right, so no ghosts in here then. Things I do for this job. Photocopy. Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Sticky photo. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Right. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Paul, my name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My card. Paul. Paul. Trashy novel. Milo Stevenson's reverse vampire novel, Skylight. Is this the book that I need to stop them arguing? I'm thinking it might be. Even holding it makes me ill. Let me quickly go back in here in case there's the key. I'm trying to get the key, aren't I? Yeah, crazy hair Dooley. Right. Let's see if we can stop them arguing with this book. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. It does. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Yes, I can. Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Yes, I guess I could. Just gonna check there's no key in here. I've played these sort of games before. I'm checking like there's not like a single pixel where it's something else. Right, so we're on the top floor. Go down to the reading room. Right, so this one's gone. I met your friend Yates. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you went into that room. He says you went into that room you mentioned. So you went, as you just went into that room that you mentioned. I'll forgive a couple of typos going on. Oh, you want into it, so it was one. Okay. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Alright. Maybe I can find some sort of workaround. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? After something naughty, detective? Me? No. But I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Yes, please. Admin password. Right. Let's see what we can find online. One, two, three, four. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay. I've set it up so you now should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Oh. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clear is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. Thought there would be. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, a man. See, that was literally what I was actually just saying. It's like how there's going to be like a single pixel somewhere on the shelf somewhere. Anyway. See, I've played these sort of games before. Not very well, and not for very long. I'm doing pretty well on this one, considering. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Eye is clever. Horror. The book Yates mentioned is missing. It's the one that Enid Blyton's got, isn't it? Oh no, did I get that book off her? No, I didn't. I got that off the, okay. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my tastes. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blyton took. Yes, it will be. And since I've got rid of her ghosts, I'm sure she'll be a little bit more compliant now. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I don't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Oh yeah. Lovecraft novel. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. Yes, illusion. You have your rotten book, and now leave me alone. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with the curious clicking noise. Pull the lever up! Right, we pull this and... well, there's the hidden door Yates and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif, motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Okay. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Please do. What the? What is all of this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's guide to the popular wizard game. The Gnostics' guide to ghouls and ghosts. Used to love ghouls and ghosts. Used to love that on the Mega Drive. Rituals for modern witchuals. That was so bad, that gave me a chuckle. Oh, yes, that's terrible. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Deep breath, here we go. Necronominom. Necronominom. A Cyclopean cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. A guide for syncing your coven with the moon. And it's circled round. Exposed wiring. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. Skull. Normal library fare, this. I received a skull. Facial cap. What a strange thing to find here. But I can't take it. Crawl space. A periodic table of secret magic elements. A bumper catalogue of magical components. This one is just squiggles, I can't make anything useful out. The definitive guide to demon identification. Loving your coven. Occultism for nuns. Shelley! Where's Frank? So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. Cool. I even lit candles to up the spooky factor. Cool. A copy of Ripley's Casted or Not. Yeah. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. I hope this works. Dunk. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Right, so I can literally just go back to horror. Hey! What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghost and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. You can join me in the Blood Walls. Is he playing some Warhammer? Blood Walls? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from scouts. Okay, right. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Thank you, finally. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. It is. In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter! Blighter. Is that what her... See, if Enid Blyton were around today, that would be what her fan base would be called, the Blighters, wouldn't it? That could have killed me. Except that you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. I'm not going to argue. Right, so reading room, is it? No, it wasn't the reading room. It was up here. Sigh. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Wiring. More of that wiring from the secret room. And it leads to the roof. This is why I end up with the overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. Who wouldn't avoid that? What? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know? Okay, I don't just cease to be because Frankie McQueen's having a night in. But, Darkside Detective. It should be called the Occult Officer. Okay? I'm going to climb the ladder now. Probably for the best. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Wow. The energy seems to be coming from here, but it's too powerful to go near. This is one heck of a light show. Junction box. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. Yep. Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this area. I guess I should break that circuit, then wire the area of the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Okay. Oh my god, it's a sliding puzzle. Now, I don't know if I've ever actually mentioned this at all, ever. I really hate sliding puzzles. No, that ain't gonna work. was close. Yeah, I really hate solving puzzles. I just dragged out there. Right, this is one of those rare occasions where I'm actually going to look up the answer, because this is the sort of thing that really drives me insane. One moment. Massive thank you to whoever made that. See if I can actually find the name. Nakimushi from moshimushi.net. Thank you. Thank you, for the love of God. Thank you for making that solution. I'm going to quickly show it on camera. But thank you for making that solution so straightforward. That was bloody marvellous. Thank you. You're a hero. Because I enjoy doing the puzzles. I don't enjoy those sort of puzzles. There's just certain puzzles I find no problems with, and other ones like that just really, yeah. Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Should be able to. Now that the sky is cleared up, it's quite a nice night. That seems to have done it. Now to close that book. We've got no time to critique wiring. I need to get that book closed. And the go. Oh no! No! He's gone again. Trunksville Detective, though I don't see why we had to take all these books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris. You don't find me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Son's haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Oh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. Case closed. That's been fun. I'm enjoying this. I am really enjoying this. And the fact that when I saw trailers for this, I kind of thought, this looks quite whimsical, and I'm looking for something detective-y, entertaining, and believe it or not, something Pratchett-y. And this is tickling those itches. And he was in the game. I saw him. Oh, Terry Pratchett was my favourite author. Yeah, he was just so good. I could pick up books, and sometimes I'd make it to the finish. I could pick up any of his books, and I would not be able to put the damn things down. They were so funny, so entertaining, so clever, so bizarre, but absolutely amazing. So, anyone who's looking to get into reading, I'd recommend any Terry Pratchett book. I started off, the first one I read was Reaper Man, and I was hooked immediately. Absolutely hooked. So yeah, anyway, for this stream I'm going to close that off there. Thank you anyone who tuned in to watch. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this, and I've got the sequel as well to play. Should I hopefully, fingers crossed, make it to the end of this one. Looks like we've got like another 4 cases plus 3 bonus ones. So yeah, lots to look forward to. Yeah, gonna quickly pop back to home there. Thank you for tuning in. I will catch you again soon.